Good morning, Midday are back. Welcome back after the long break for Holy Week. Here's the plan. Ceilings, I think, are going to be the main focus today. We'll continue to work probably in new rooms with ceilings. The swimming pool will get some attention and you'll see what that is soon. The canopy at the front of the house should get developed today, and we may have the aircon guys back. I'm not certain it'll be today, but it could be. We'll see how that moves on later today. What could possibly go wrong? The team is gathering, getting ready for their, I'm sure, favourite part of the week. Or for some of them, including possibly Richard, not their favourite part of the week. We'll watch, as normal. Still getting organised. And the prayer. And now, the briefing. We look like we are a couple down on numbers this morning. Not surprising, given the long weekend for Holy Week. A few of them haven't quite made it back yet. Not too many. And we're back with Elson and Mr. Jesse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
No Jeffrey.
5, 4, 3.
Sorry, no Richard to pick on.
5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Shoulder. Energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
Manny wants more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Jump by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Lalo rin ang bali. Jogging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, we are lacking a little energy this morning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
And we're done. At the pool, I've asked the engineer this morning to try and make sure we drain this. It's disgusting. I don't know what it's doing to the surfaces. It's mosquito heaven because it's just sitting there. So we want this emptied. We'll see if that happens today. The plan, I think, was to work on this canopy, but because we're missing original Richard at the moment, he of the unenthusiastic exercise, we may have a little bit of an issue because he's one of the key guys, apart from the dedicated roof guys, he's one of the key guys in putting this together. So we'll have to see whether this comes along today or not. The engineers just told me that the regular crew will drain this today, but there's not really, until that's done, there's not really anything for the pool guys to do. And that includes apparently inside the spa with the jacuzzi. So the pool guys are heading home, having just arrived. I've no idea whether this will come out, but this water is just disgusting. It's gone from the avocado colour that was mentioned in the comments to more like coffee. And I think it was Paco Hub who said this is more like a pool pond. Exactly right, mate. Very noisy, but here we go. Starting the process of emptying out this pond. Or is it a pool? You decide. And over there, oh, the tubing has failed. I'm sure they'll fix that soon. Over the course of the long weekend, we did have some torrential rain. One day in particular, it just rained for a long time, very heavily. And one thing we learned was that this area in particular, on the north side of the house, it does flood. It drained very quickly, but at the height of the rain, when the rain was hammering down, all of this area was basically submerged. So we are going to have to be really careful to make sure that we get drainage right, particularly down here, but it did extend all the way, well, not all the way, but part of the way across here as well. Drainage is going to be very important here. Ceilings. This is the room at the back of the house on the northwest corner. The one that the last time we looked, I said I thought maybe this stage was done. Well, there's, again, no one working in here. So I think in this room, for now, we are done. Nothing has yet been done with any of the attached walk-in closets or bathrooms. This is the room opposite at the front of the house on the north side. Still work going on here. This is the bedroom next to it. So the front of the house in the centre. Still work going on here. Looks like this one might be the next. So they're just starting to get some scaffolding into place, getting ready for ceilings in this room in the centre of the house at the back. And that just leaves the master bedroom. Nothing done here except, again, one or two little bits of scaffolding platforms have been moved into here. So far this morning, no Oliver. I don't know if that means we're going to be a little bit delayed with preparing the wood for ceilings, or if somebody else will come in and take over. Maybe Oliver will be here soon. He does have the furthest to come. He lives down somewhere around Manila. So after long holidays, it's no surprise if he's not the first one back. It's a little after lunch. So, to borrow a phrase that many of you will be familiar with, let's see where everybody's at. Here at the pool, nobody's at the pool. It is still draining. They started the pump around about 7:30 this morning. It's now 1:15. So the lesson for the day: it takes longer to empty it than it does to fill it. And it's probably not very clear on the camera, but oh my goodness, these tiles will need cleaning again. And I'm going to have to check again. What's the story with drainage here? This is supposed to be a dry area, and it's clearly not. Although, one thing, just looking at it, I know it's very shallow. That's only, I don't know, 3 inches deep, the water in here. But it's pretty clear. I wonder if that does suggest that maybe a lot of the muck and dirt in the pool was actually picked up off the pool floor. I'm sure it's a combination of both. Those pipes from the pump that it ran from are old. But this is quite clear in here. We do have our aircon guys back. They started a little bit later this morning, but no problem. The estimate is this will take them, this phase of installation probably will take them around about a week. Inside the helpers room, we've got the electrical crew, not the aircon crew, working at a little bit of wiring in here, which apparently is related to the air conditioning. We have a delivery, and it's being made by the builder himself. He's been off and bought more Soffits. Here at the front of the house, Singing Marvin, working on paletada for the narrow balcony walls above this room on the northeast corner. We also have skim coat on a lot of the walls that are close to where the canopy, canopy over the front door will be. And over here on Wednesday was where I said I really was hoping to see concrete neutralizer. because that plastering is very new. Now, the builder said this morning, if there's no sand in the mix, there's no need for the neutralizer. I have to take him at his word. On the balcony for the master bedroom, Ronell once again working on plastering. The cornering expert, as he was described. They went inside the storage room, now they're back out again. Just open up the boxes and they're not the same as the ones that we have already started using. So they've got to go back. Hot off the press, news from the builder. The roof guys probably will be back tomorrow, not today. In the master bedroom, ceilings begin. At the moment, first step, well, they've done the first step, which was putting up the platforms and scaffolding. Second step, string lines. This is the centre bedroom at the back. This is the other one that had not been started. It's been started now. Centre bedroom out the front. None of the crew in here, apart from the aircon guys. So I imagine this is as far as they're going to take it right now. Front bedroom on the northeast corner. Nobody in here. Done for now. Bedroom at the back on the northwest corner. Nobody in here either. Done for now. The corridor runs from the stairs. Got O'Donnell and original Rico starting on ceilings here. When the aircon guys came this morning, we did run into an issue. The units, basically for the master bedroom and I think one other, they've realised they cannot run the copper piping because of the height of the ceiling, or the lack of height above it. They can't run the copper pipe across the house over to the north side where all the other condenser units are going to be. So it's going to be up there on the wall of the bathroom at the master bedroom. It's not great, but it's about as tucked away as it can be on this side of the house. So we just got to live with that. I'm a dummy. Forget what I said about water in there. The only water in there is rain. That's why it looks relatively clean. I've only just noticed that what that water's done to our nice white pebble dash. It is no longer in any way, shape or form white. That's a pretty nasty yellow. The day is done. Bell's gone. But Manny has decided he wants some overtime. Still working on the remaining soffits, but we do have the right pieces. While Manny's cut them to size, Richard and O'Donnell up on top, putting them in place. I'm not sure if anybody else is elsewhere around still putting them in other areas. We'll have a look around. This is the bedroom in the middle at the back of the house. So some of that framework for the ceiling in place here. This is looking at the master bathroom. So it's the other side of this wall that will have 3 of the condensers for the aircon. Really not what we wanted, but no choice in the end. Here in the master bedroom, there was very little done with the ceiling, apart from just putting up the guide rails around the outside. Sorry about the bright sunshine, but we do have more soffits going on up on the north side of the house. And here we are with soffits getting put into place up on the north side. So slid into the channels and then slid along to connect with what is already there. Here at the pool, the pump is off. It was switched off at the end of the regular workday. Still not empty. Still got green gunk in the floor of this. This will still take, I'm not sure, at least a couple more hours, I would guess, tomorrow. That's it for the day then. So much going on around the house at the moment. And that's even without anything particularly going on with the pool, except for trying to empty it. But inside the house, where we've got aircon and ceilings and soffits on the outside edge, and there was nothing actually going on, pretty much nothing at all going on downstairs in the house today. but still more plastering going on at the front. Oh, it's a busy site right now. Well, that's it. That's the end of our first day back. Hopefully tomorrow, much more of the same. We'll see you then.